on a boat. Like, can you see this? Can you see the tears? Just started just coming out of my eyes.
Oh! Now, here's the question. Do you go through the showroom or do you go straight downstairs?
The real question is, do you like dime cake?
Hey. Oh, I am so sleepy this morning, my goodness. I wanted to go for a swim, but I did not make it. My alarm went off and I didn't even hear it, and I was like, I woke up late. Oh, and my hay fever is really bad, my eyes are itching, and my hay fever stuff is at mum's. So, oh, there's a new VW van there. Can you see it? Wait, there. Oh. Anyway, and I think I just look so tired today. I did manage to put a couple of new earrings in today to like give me a little boost.
I'm gonna sit in the sun, okay? Do you want to sit in the shade? What a beautiful day.
You filming that?
No, I wasn't filming that.
Is it a real hair or is it?
I think it is a hair. Oh, did you get it?
I don't know. I don't know whether I got it, but I don't know whether it's one that's...
No, it is one. That's the one I was trying to get out ages ago. That's a crumb.
What fun we have.
I told you I had a hair on my nose and you didn't believe me.
Well, I couldn't see it, but it was shining. That's the problem with when you get older. When they go...
But I've had it for years though.
Yeah, but that's obviously growing.
It's active.
On those mini...
I didn't know whether you wanted to sit here.
No, unless I'm eating paella with my husband.
What? Celeriac remoulade. I wouldn't even be able to tell you what a remoulade was. What's this?
It's some tomato seeds.
And you've written on it here. So you save the tomato seeds and then grow them. It says 2024 San Marzano, large, medium, plum, 2 inches.
That's right, it's so easy to grow a tomato plant from a seed. And that's what I do.
Okay, thanks, bye. Bye. I need some dinner, so I'm going to come into M&S and try and get a yellow sticker bargain for tea. And I haven't got a bag, so I can't buy much. I bought way too much. I've just had to load it into this bag. But I got a lot of bargains though. I think my whole shopping was less than £9. Yeah. So I got salad. I ended up getting 2 dinners for tonight, which is ridiculous. Milk. Honey roast Scottish salmon. That's probably going to be for tomorrow. Then pesto chicken salad for, I don't know.
cucumber, because why not? All the cucumbers were like thick at one end and thin at the other. Someone's next to me now. Then I got a mushroom stir fry, which I haven't had in ages. And then I got a soy, miso and chili sauce, which sounds very good. Then I got butter and the bread. Whew. Bang. Gorgeous day. Bless you. I really didn't want to do that. Really didn't. But I'm glad it's done. As in, like, I wanted to, but yeah, I was just being a bit of a niggly baby. No traffic. Thank you, universe. I really can't be asked to cook the stir fry tonight, so I'm going to have it lunch tomorrow. Yeah, just can't be bothered. But this is tasty. So, yeah, time to get on with editing. And it's still so light. And it's 9 p.m. I love it. I'm not used to it this year for some reason. I don't think I've given you any gossip about the neighbours for ages. So, a couple opposite me have lived there ever since I've been here. And in lockdown, their daughter, I think, moved in with them. I've never spoken to them apart from once they had a flat tyre and I knocked on their door and told them. And she wasn't very happy about it. And I was like, it's not my fault. I didn't slash it. Anyway, now I will. So, sorry, I've got salmon. So once I was saying bye to Emma and I was giving her a kiss and a cuddle by her car, and I noticed the daughter was like staring at us, and I was like, don't you just hate judgmental people? That's what I was thinking in my head. The daughter's probably like in her 20s, maybe 25, 26. Anyway, I've just seen the daughter. She was standing out there, like writing or drawing or something with her bike there. And then this girl just pulls up in another bike, looking similar age, whatever. And she finishes like scribbling whatever she was doing, and she walks up to her and gives her the biggest snog. And I was like, yes! It's so interesting, isn't it? Because she might have been thinking when I noticed her see Emma and I, she might have been thinking, oh. But obviously, because I don't know her, she wouldn't be like. But it's just so funny, isn't it? Like, you never know what someone else is thinking. That's basically what I'm trying to get to. And it's so easy to jump to the judgmental side of yourself or the whatever it might be. So you're not psychic. Me, Lauren, you're not psychic. You're not psychic. I have witchy moments, but that obviously was not one of them. Because, well. Oh my God, my hay fever. Wembley. Come for a lovely morning out at IKEA, because what do I need? I need cutlery and a couple of frames. It's because people get in the other side and it stops it because it thinks it's going to chop their heads off. Oh, lovely. It's our first trip to IKEA as a couple. Now, here's the question. Do you go through the showroom or do you go straight downstairs?
The real question is, do you like dime cake?
Oh, it's overrated.
I have to go through the showroom.
No, go straight downstairs. Oh no. I've got my way. It's a bit like life. Straight down to the market hall. Abramo would be absolutely in tears to know I'm doing this. I just made a joke saying we haven't been to IKEA yet as a couple. This might be time for our first fight. And then I also said, you don't need them. And then I also... They are cute, yeah.
For a coffee.
I don't like small
Lauren,
coffees.
It's not all about
They actually have a sign which says fill your trolley with conscious decisions. LOL.
$2.50 for that?
That can't be right.
Really?
No, that's the teaspoons, 4
What are these
teaspoons.
Yeah, it can't be.
Yeah, it's that. It's $2.50. Dragon.
Oh, I see.
So the cutlery I want is these, because they used to sell them there, but now they don't. They're just stuck on the wall, which is not great for me. And I can't feel like how heavy. They've got sporks. Look. Spork. Spork. Good for camping. That's so annoying. When you come all the way to IKEA, to be fair, I should have looked online to see if they were available for trekking here. For traipsing all the way here, baby. Should have checked before traipsing all the way here. I mean, realistically, they should have testers so you can feel how heavy they are. Because these are all just... Yeah, cute. These are all just glued on, so you can't feel how heavy they are. But obviously, if they have... They'd need to have them on like a zip wire. Otherwise, people would just pilfer them, wouldn't they? So yes to lazy mornings. They've got an amazing deal on this lemons one. This double is $4.99. Lovely.
15.
Reduced from 15.
Is that because everyone hates them?
Everyone hates lemons. When life gives you lemons,
So cute.
buy a duvet. We've made it to lighting without a fight. Yeah. So I think we're doing quite well. No, I'm joking. We wouldn't fight anyway.
What is it?
We wouldn't fight anyway. I just win and you just agree, so... Ooh. Keep giving you electric shocks. Electrifying. Grease lightning. I mean, these things are just born to die, aren't they? Look how tiny they are.
They're so cute! I love them!
Good old M&S.
And strawberry.
Mmm.
Aren't they?
Wow.
That's one of the best strawberries I've ever eaten.
Mmm. Lovely. What are you going to draw?
You?
Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
Do you have a go? It's really nice.
beautiful.
Is it lovely? What did you do today? We just sharpened pencils in the park.
So who could get the longest sharpener cutting? And Emma won.
Cultured.
Very.
Drawing a leaf. Drawing this leaf. There's boobs there.
You're very talented, Lauren.
Thanks. Do you want to show what you did?
Yeah, if you like.
That's so good. Oh! It's me!
Hi. I'm the problem, it's me.
I got a new lipstick. I'm trying it out. It's just one that
an influencer I follow recommended. And, well, I got the shade less than her because she wore it to a wedding. I think I've said wedding about 5,000 times today.
Because we're really excited because we're going to a wedding.
Are we going to a wedding?
I'm so excited.
So excited. She got it in the shade up from this, like darker. It looks darker on the camera actually. And I got this one. So apparently it's kiss proof. She said ultra long lasting, vitamin E, no transfer film, golden rose.
It looks really nice.
What would you do if my lips were like this? Hello. As I like a challenge, I decided to draw the wedding card for tomorrow. Because I did their engagement card and they loved it so much that now I'm drawing their whole venue and them. Well, I'm drawing the future because they're not there yet. And now I'm going to go over it with liner, but I'm scared. Say that if you're watching this. I did it months ago.
Definitely not the night before. We're just practicing, right?
This is not the morning of.
This is like a dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
If it was the morning of, I would be extremely stressed.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
would. You'd be like, we're going to buy a card.
No, I'd be like, come on, you can do it.
Oh, it's very dried up. That's not very good. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep on dancing with the worst only word. Pop quiz. What does my mum call... This is I'm filming, by the way. What does my mum call Sharpies? If you get that, I'll be very impressed. Comment below.
Oh my god, you're filming. Oh my god, I just ruined your video.
No, I was going to speed it up anyway, don't worry. Before wedding edition. We're on a boat. That duck was a paid actor. Another day, another outing. It's it's now Saturday, which is lovely because yesterday obviously was Friday and it felt like a Saturday. So last night we were in the cab back. The wedding was absolutely amazing. I'll talk about that later. But now it's Pride today, London Pride. So I'm getting ready for that. Going for a picnic, which will be lovely because to be fair, I don't want to leave my bed, but it's for the best and it's a gorgeous day. So once we're out and at it, it'll be amazing. Just need to get out and at it. Okay.
Tied up.
Strapped in.
Okay. Is it like that?
Perfect. Party time. Oh! Oh! Ja. Oh look, the other one stood up now. Wow, look, the wingspan.
Yeah. They really have a huge one.
Amazing. Morning. I am house sitting for my brother this week. I'm looking after his cute little cats. And it's Monday, by the way. This is the face after having been at the most amazing wedding on Friday. Then Pride picnic on Saturday. We got there at 1 and we didn't leave the park till 10:30 at night because, well, we were just having such a lovely time and laughs and intense conversations about, you know, life. And now I'm like, right, my nails need a redo before I start the day. So that's what I'm doing. I can't even get over how good the wedding was. So they got married in this gorgeous... I'll put a couple of pictures... I'll ask if I can put some pictures because I don't want to share anything that is above my wheelhouse. That's not the right phrase, but you know what I mean. So they got married in this gorgeous old building in Twickenham called the New Orleans Gallery, which was right on the river. So we had the beautiful ceremony. Everybody was just so emotional. Like, I was emotional anyway, but some of the bride's friends were crying before she even stepped through the door, which then obviously, like, it was a very small wedding. So like maybe 60 people max for the whole thing, for the reception as well. So everybody chosen there was just like really important to the couple, which they said, and that's not me blowing my own pipe, apparently. Hello. This is meant to work by... Place a cotton pad over the entire service, slowly press it down. In this way, the cotton pad automatically moistens. It doesn't work. Oh, that's better. So with the venue being on the Thames, we literally just walked down to the Thames and got a beach. Nope. We got a boat to Hampton Court, which is where the reception was, in this stunning pub, like this really old English pub, which was on the Thames again, and the views were just incredible. And oh my goodness, it was magical beyond words. Sada and I, the bride, had like a moment on the terrace in the evening, and I just said, has this day gone as well as it looks like it's gone? She was like, yeah, everything's just been perfect, which is amazing. And I can't wait for them to see the card I made for them. They've gone on holiday now for their honeymoon, so yeah, obviously they're not going to want to open cards the second they get back. But yeah, it was just so beautiful. It went so quickly as well. Like, sometimes weddings, they're long days. Sometimes they can drag, but this was just like, I couldn't believe how fast the day was going. And yeah, it was immaculate. Should we go bright? I feel like I need that this morning to like inject something. This colour is Nails Ink, Night Riders Street. What do you think? Definitely need another coat. And I messed it up a bit already, but that'll be fine. You know, one thing I love, I think this must be a British thing. When I go to other people's houses or stay in other people's houses, I love seeing / using their mugs and like just like experiencing different other big mugs. And this one is incredibly cute. They've got a lot of big mugs here, so I'm very appreciative of that. And I'm actually drinking a decaf coffee this morning because, well, I've drunk decaf coffee since I've been here because my sister-in-law's mum drinks decaf and they don't drink coffee. They're tea drinkers, so I haven't had a coffee, which is fine because caffeine doesn't affect me, but it's just been different. So I got the video out last night and I'm really happy about that. I need to moisturise. I haven't moisturised yet and I think it's upstairs. It is upstairs. Yesterday was such a struggle. I was editing and I just kept falling asleep. I must have fallen asleep. This is no, what's the word? Over-exaggerating. There we go. I must have fallen asleep that was the cats, by the way, about 35 times whilst editing. I think that's why at the end of it, I'm not sure if you're going to see this in next week's or the one after, but anyway, that's why after it I was like, this video is so boring, and it's not. I was being hard on myself. It wasn't boring at all. It's just normal life. But I think it's just because it put me to sleep so many times. But it's different when you know what it is because you lived it, you filmed it, you've edited it, you've seen it, you've rewatched it. No wonder it's putting me to sleep. Anyway, I absolutely love this thing called YouTube that I've chosen to, at this point, devote a large part of my life to. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm just a sleepy gal. I'm just a really sleepy girl. But I've just had a lovely shower. They've got one of those showers with like the thing that comes off and then the rainfall shower. Bliss. I haven't used the rainfall yet because of my hair. But yeah. My sister-in-law's got this really gorgeous face foam from Boots, which is like tea tree oil and witch hazel, and it smells so good. So I was just like, oh. Yeah, it smells really good. But then I love anything menthol, tea tree, anything like, it's like, yes please. I'm sitting at the table today to work because I think it's the only way I'm going to get things done. Shut when you bum stamp. Let's go. This is probably why I could never get a cat in real life, because I would just always want to have cuddles and I would actually never get anything done. Oh, are you stuck on me? There we go. There we go. Are you just a baby? Are you just a baby? Okay, I need to go get back to work now. This has been really lovely though. Thanks very much. I'm gonna have to put you down, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. So as I mentioned, I think maybe in last week's video, maybe in this week's video, I don't know, because I haven't edited it yet. I have come off my my citalopram completely, my antidepressants. Actually, I don't even know if I did talk about it properly. I know I mentioned it in the car. Hi, Editing Lauren here. You actually haven't seen that footage of me in the car because I've lost the memory card. So there's a whole chunk of last week that I've lost, which is really annoying. but there's nothing I can do about it. I've searched my house today. I've searched like 3 times for this memory card, and it's really annoying because in the footage from earlier in this video when I was making the card, I could see the memory card on my table at home, but it's no longer there. So I'm going to need to see what I say now, but you haven't yet seen me say that I was off my tablets, which I still am. But yeah, as of this point, I think it's about 3 weeks now, 3-4 weeks. So yeah, I don't even know what I'm going to say next, but hey, let's see.
It's funny because when I decided to like get back to my fitness journey, I did it for like 2 weeks. I was feeling excellent. So I was like, right, this is it now. This is my this is my new life, and this is the new me. So I don't need those tablets anymore. I mean, to be fair, it was getting to the point where it was more stressful for me to remember to take them than I feel like than the benefits that it was giving me, because I'd forget every single day. Even if I reminded myself, even if I put them by where I brush my teeth, because I don't stay at mine all the time, or even if I put them next to the kettle, I don't stay at mine all the time, or I might not have a hot drink in the morning. I just kept forgetting to take them. I had a reminder on my phone every day. I ignored it every day, and it just wasn't working. And I've always had something inside me to say that I don't want to be on them, and whether that's an internal self-judgment. I'm not saying my feelings about anyone else taking antidepressants. You've got to do what's right for you, and this is by no means a judgment on anyone else. This is just my opinions on my own decisions in life, whatever. The cat's snoring. So I know that you're meant to like properly wean yourself off, and I feel like I kind of weaned myself off, but not. Basically, I forgot to take them for a few days, and I took one, and then I took one, and then I forgot, and then I took one. So I kind of like weaned myself off in my own way, which is obviously not recommended at all. It's also because I was due another prescription, and I was like, oh, I don't want to have to pay for another prescription when I know that I'm going to be weaning off. Anyway, the tears have been real. Washing dishwasher. I'm also periody, so I've got such a short bloody cycle. I feel like I'm always either expecting on my period or just after it, and like, freedom. Anyway, I'm PMSy, so I like. Can you see this? Can you see the tears? Just started just coming out of my eyes, and I feel like I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this as well, whether you're on medication or not, or have been or whatever. I just feel like this huge feeling of pain, like not physical, emotional pain inside me. That I don't feel strong enough to let out right now. And I feel like for me that's what the tablets were masking. And now I can kind of feel it more again, and it's just a lot. And don't get me wrong, I know that this withdrawal is going to be hard, but I'm harder. Don't make a joke. This is trauma. Okay. I feel like I don't have the time to let it out. I feel like I said this to Rachel, my therapist, ages ago. I said, I feel like if I just start crying, I'm never going to stop. And she was like, you will stop. But I just can't do it right now. So I'm just going to have to keep on ignoring it. I was crying a bit with Emma at the weekend, and that was massively like vulnerable for me, because being vulnerable is bloody hard, right? Well, it's easier for me to be vulnerable in front of you lot than vulnerable in front of a human. And I was crying and it literally felt like it was hurting coming out. And that just shows how much it needs to come out. But I just can't right now. So if you're feeling that, I get you. I'm here with you. And I feel like, yeah, I put on this, like, don't get me wrong, this bravado, and there's literally a pigeon in the paddling pool with its just one wing up. Oh, it's just put it down because the other one flew in. Oh, it's having a bird bath. Cute. Oh, I got it. Yay, cute. Yay. Even then I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. Let's just cry. I haven't cried on a YouTube video in ages. Probably because I've had my tablets to just numb that all out. I just saw an Instagram reel of these two ladies who had been reunited after like they hadn't seen each other since COVID, and they were sitting next to each other on the sofa like cuddling, and I was just like, ah! Oh God. I feel like I need to block out time in my calendar just to be like, okay, spend this hour and just cry. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Oh, those blackbirds in the gutters. Ugh. No, they're all fighting over God knows what. Disgusting. Yeah. I think there's some bread up there. The middle one's a bully. Yeah. Anyway. Thanks for listening. I'm being careful to not show my brother's house because privacy and all that. I just found these peanut butter pretzels that I think they're from Costco. And I mean, I say I just found them. I found them like 2 days ago and I keep meaning to show them. Oh. Valencia peanut butter filled with pretzel nuggets. Damn. There's not like too much peanut butter in them, so it's not like claggy. I need to take some of these for Emma. She would freaking love these. Salty, crunchy, creamy, nutty. Bliss. Damn.
Just like the last obstacle on the gauntlet. I swallow, wishing I hadn't eaten so much for breakfast and turned to face Taryn. To my left and right, other riders are doing the same mounting maneuver. There's no way I can pull that off normally, let alone with my ankle still healing.
So annoyingly, I've had to come back to my flat because it's voting day. It's the 4th of July today, and I didn't think about that when you could have done a post vote. So I had to come back to vote, which is annoying. And also, yeah, I left my blooming purse at my mum's house, but that's been there since last week, and that's got my. You don't need to know all this. It's... And that's the end of that boring story. So I've just come back to see my plants. Little Jade, she's doing good. We've had some ups and downs, as in not knowing when to water, how much to water, but I think I was overwatering for a while, but now we're doing better. But by far the best thing at the moment I have actually got rid of loads of my plants. I think I've only got now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 12, which is nothing compared to like what I used to have. Well, I've got rid of / killed quite a few of them. But this one is against all odds doing really well. So it's a Hoya Kerrii, and she's got a little sprout coming out, which I know is very rare. I think, yeah, again, not really sure how we got here because it's been touch and go on a few occasions, but yeah, exciting. Hello. If I'm on all fours, that means it's the end of the video and I've had enough. You've made it. We're sitting on the mat, so that means it's the end of the video. Loads of you loved the little bit of sitting with ourselves that we did last week. A bit of grounding, a bit of breathing, a bit of stretching. So you're more than welcome to do as little or as much as you want right now. I had messages from quite a few people saying they joined in. So you can join in whether you're sitting down on your sofa, whether you're in bed, whether you want to get your mat. You're more than welcome to join. If you don't want to do any of that and you think, right, I really need to be doing this, use this time to just get up. This is your catalyst. Get up and do your washing up or something if you want to use this time. Or just sit there and do nothing. Or, yeah, it's up to you. So I think I'm going to let voiceover Lauren take over for the stretch bit because it will just make me more confident in what I'm doing. And I don't have to think about my breathing and talking then. Okay. I will also add that this mat I have, I got it on Olio, but that's not part of why I'm talking about it. It's about that thick. So it helps because it's nice and foamy, so it feels softer underneath your wrists and your knees. Obviously, if you have any pain, kneeling down and putting pressure on your knees or on your wrists, please don't do any of this. Just, seek medical advice before continuing. Thank you very much. So, my pants are out, let's just say it, and they're probably the worst pants I own, which is great news for me. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to go on all fours, make sure that our hands are under our shoulders and our hands are about shoulder width apart, making sure you feel nice and grounded into the floor. Your knees are also on the edges of the mat so that you feel very sturdy. And I'm just going to go into some cat-cow here. So breathing in and arching the spine. And then breathing out and looking up as far as you can. Syncing this voiceover is quite difficult, so I'm just going to guide you through the bare bones of what I'm doing. So now I'm just relaxing back into my seat slightly. I'm moving my bum backwards down to the mat to stretch out the calves, the lower legs, the feet, the ankles. This felt really good. Again, just pushing back so that it feels comfortable and so you can stretch out in your own time. I then decided that I needed to stretch my hamstring, so I just pushed my toes into the mat and pushed my heel towards the back of the mat
and the same on the other side. Obviously, I'm just holding these poses for a short time, but please feel free to hold them for as long as you wish. Maybe take this into a type of restorative yin type yoga. I'm now going to just do a couple of toe taps, keeping my core strong, my back flat, trying not to lift up my left side. Then I wanted to do the other side, but this hurt my wrist slightly. So I listened to myself and I stopped. Well, firstly, yeah, I tried to do it on my fist because I thought that's a good idea. And then I thought, don't be an idiot. You're doing this video for people. Don't do that. So I stopped that. You may not know this about me, but I'm actually a trained personal trainer. Yeah, so this is an adaptation I thought that was best to do to continue the exercise. So I just went into plank arms and continued with the leg raises. Again, it was only 5, but it was more for the movement rather than anything else. From here, I wanted to relax into a child's pose. So you're more than welcome to do this without the pillow. I put the pillow there just to give myself a bit of extra support. Putting your chest down to the mat, your hands flat out, and you kind of just, yeah, relax down into it. I could have easily had a little nap in this position, but I was too conscious of the video. So after laying here for a few seconds, I thought, right, let's get up, hands to the mat, push up, and then get the cushion out of the way. That's right. So to finish this small section on the floor, I'm rearranging my shoulders with my hands below into a tabletop position. There we go. And into some cat-cow yet again, rocking around. This, I think, is a really good exercise to do just to feel intuitive to your own body. Like, as you can see here, I'm swaying slightly because that's what felt good to my body at that time. I spent all day sitting in front of the computer, so to move slightly felt really good. Again, I put my hands together on the mat. I don't really know what this is. It's not child's pose, but it's kind of a mixture in between with this is what I can do at the moment with the flexibility I have in my body. So yeah, I'm going to come back up now. Oh, there we go. Now we're going to move into one of my favorite stretches, which is the inner thigh stretch. I don't actually remember the name of this. I'm showing another option here where you can sit with your back up against something, a wall, a sofa as I am, whatever, and you can put a couple of cushions under your legs if you want a more restorative pose. I'm taking them out now because I did fancy a bit of a stretch, but yeah, feet together, not too far towards yourself. See what feels comfortable to you. Move your belly out of the way and just breathe. You can lean towards your feet if you wish and just sit and enjoy the pose.
We all have so much going on in our lives, so I'm going to ask you to just take a few seconds for yourself here. I'm just pulling this out because it feels like it's caught and it makes me feel uncomfortable. There we go. Okay. And yeah, I've got drips down it from earlier. Real life, hey? These are a little bit... Okay, that's better. So in this moment, I just want you to acknowledge that you might have a busy brain. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all have so much going on in our lives. For now, I just want you to focus on your breathing. No matter how you're breathing. The amount of times I focus on my breath and then I realise I'm breathing really shallowly or I'm holding my breath. So it's nice for us just to have this grounding moment where we can just think about the inhale and the exhale.
When you breathe in, try and send the air down to your belly area, your stomach, your whatever this is. I've lost all words. Abdomen. Thanks, Lauren. Breathe, because it's easy to breathe and just breathe into the chest. So it goes, and that's not, you can get a much deeper breath if you so just sitting here together, maybe do a couple of little neck rotations just gently. Relax your forehead. Relax your jaw. Take the tongue down from the roof of the mouth. And take a couple of big breaths. No counting. Just in through the nose. And sigh it out through the mouth. When you do it, make sure you do a big ah sound. Having been at different gyms throughout my whole life, it's so funny how you get scared to actually make noises when it comes to breathing. So sometimes when you do an out breath, it is good, even an in breath, it is good to like actually sigh it out, because we're alive, you know, we're here, you're here. Right now I want you to focus on the fact that you have a body, this body of yours, which, if I start talking about this, I'm going to cry. It fights for us every single day. You may have been let down by your body. You may have been let down by your mind. You may not feel like things are fair. You may be happy with where you are. We're obviously all at different points. But our bodies are doing the best they can. So I just want us to sit with them for a minute, neutrally. Not like, oh, I love myself, just with, I have a body and here we are, regardless of our ability, regardless of anything, just as we are right now. I'm just sitting up straight, shoulders relaxed, shoulders down, elbows kind of in slightly, but in a relaxed way. Take a moment and put your hand on your skin, whether it's your arm, whether it's your face, anywhere, whether it's your legs, chest, and just feel your skin. Take a minute to feel the texture, the heat, the softness. This is your body. And you're alive, you're here, you're safe. And remember to breathe. I'm going to do a little side bend. So I'm going to put my hand on the mat. Reach up as far as comfortable. Just going to bend slightly over. Finding the purchase, the stability in your hand on the mat. Spread your fingers, feel the strength coming up from the floor. I'm just going to switch sides.
for the final moments, I just want us to focus on the fact that we have a heart. And it's beating for us. You are your number one, regardless of anybody else in the world, regardless of your family, regardless of your children, regardless of whoever it might be, you are number one. And that's the message I want to send you into the rest of this week with. If we're not looking after ourselves, we can't even make space for anything else. At the moment, with certain things in my life, I felt that I'm so busy that I just don't have time to work out how I feel about certain things, what I want from certain things. And I owe it to myself to make space for myself. Maybe that's something we can do next week. I'm actually going to sit down and have some time with a journal and actually just write. And if I do it on the channel with you guys, firstly, it will make me do it. And secondly, maybe we could do it together. I'm saying that because Chelsea Callahan did it the other day in her video. So it was really cool. And I was like, I need to do some journaling because I was really envious. I'm always envious of anyone who says they journal because I always find it so scary and so intimidating. And it's freedom, I think. It's freedom from judgment. It's freedom from so many things, isn't it? I want you to repeat after me for these last few bits. Let's take a deep breath. I am loved. I am worthy of love. I am safe. I am home. Feel free to sit here for however long you want to, spending this time with yourself, connecting, reconnecting. It's so important. Life goes by too fast for us to blink and miss it. And life is in these moments. Life is in connection. Life is now. Life is present. So, let me bring you in. Well done. Oof. I might actually sit here and do a bit more stretching because I have been sat at my computer for way too long. Oh, nice. So, I just want to say a massive thank you for getting to this part in the video. You are a star. I'd like you to comment 3 hearts. One for me, one for you, and one for everybody else watching here. Because we're all in this together and we've got this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching today. I love and value you all so much. I would really appreciate it if you could give me a thumbs up on the video. Give me a comment, would be fantastic. If you joined in with this little section, let me know. If you'd like to support my channel and buy me a coffee, the link is below. And yeah, I'm really grateful to the people that have bought me coffees over the last couple of weeks. I'm definitely going to do a shout out next week. And yeah, I'm all zen now. I've lost it. I've lost the plot. I'm like, just going to go and be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can, right? Yeah, yes you are. And that's all we can do. So take some moments for yourself this week. Drink your water, stay hydrated, and I will see you next week for more shenanigans. I love you lots, and I'll see you then. Bye. Mwah. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba.